नमस्कार समीर दर्शकांक बाये मोगाचो येवकार आनी परत एकदा नमस्कार। दर्शकांनो, आज नवरात्रीचो 5वो दीस। गेली 4 दीस आमी वेगवेगळ्या विशयाचेर भासाभास करतात। काल आमी पळयलें की आयची भुरगीं स्पोर्ट्स हातूंत कितली वयर पावल्या। पयर आमी पळयलें की बायलांचेर जावपी अन्यायाचेर आमी खंय वचूंक जाय, कशें करूंक जाय, आनी ताज्या पयलीं पळयलें आमी सौंदर्य आनी फिटनेस। आज आमी अतिशय म्हत्वाच्या अशा विशया कडेन येता, तें म्हळ्यार शिक्षण। आयच्या काळांत शिक्षण हें खूब म्हत्वाचें आसा आनी आज आमचे कडेन अशी एक मानेस्त आयिल्ली आसा जी शिक्षण तज्ञ आसाच, पूण सगळ्या गुणांनी संपन्न अशें आमी म्हणूं येता। जिणें BA गोल्ड मेडल्स मेळयले, MA मेळयले आनी PhD जाली आनी आयच्या घटकेक एमईएस कॉलेज वास्को हातून प्रिंसिपल म्हणून काम करतात। शिक्षणा बरोबरच भुरग्यांक येवपी ताण तणाव हाजे विशीं ती आमकां अदीक म्हायती दितली। ते आसात डॉक्टर मनस्वी कामत। मॅडम नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
आमी आतां म्हळां तशें आज नवरात्र आनी आयचो 5वो दीस। तुमचे हांव पोस्ट पळयता, तुमी खूब देवी पुजल्या आनी बरो निवेद दाखयता, उमेदीन हांव पळयता, तुमचे सगळे पोस्ट पळयता, कॉलेजींनी तुमी तो बऱ्या प्रमाणे मनयतात। तर तुमच्या दृश्टीन ह्या उत्सवाक कितलें म्हत्व आसा?
नवरात्र म्हणजे एक माझे पळय वतीन शिक्षणाक खूब रिलेटेड पळय आसा। नारी वंदना आमी पळय जेन्ना करता तेन्ना आमकां स्वताक आमकां पळय भुरग्यां कडेन एक एग्जाम्पल कसो, नारी ऑर अ वुमन म्हणजे नॉट वीक, स्ट्रॉंग फ्रॉम इनसायड आउटसायड। भितरल्यान ती स्ट्रॉंग आसा तशी ती भायल्यान स्ट्रॉंग। हें रूप नारीचें इन टर्म्स ऑफ दुर्गा देवी ऑर पळय 9 दीस आमी पळय मनयता, ते 9य दीस आमी प्रत्येक पळय दीस आसा तो डिफरंट पळय कलर आसा, डिफरंट पळय रुपांनी आमी वी ट्राय टू गिव इट टू द स्टुडंट्स की नारी म्हणजे स्ट्रॉंग। देवी कडल्यान आमी तें पळय घेतलां, नारी इज स्ट्रॉंग, वुमन इज स्ट्रॉंग फ्रॉम इनसायड आउटसायड एंड डेफिनेटली दे आर गोइंग टू कम अप इन लायफ वेन गिवन चान्स एंड फ्रीडम टू देम। एंड मोर इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणल्यार नवरात्री म्हणजे दुर्गा देवी किल्ड द डेमन। ओके, आमी हांगा आतां एट दीस पॉयंट ऑफ टायम जेन्ना आमी खूब पळय शिक्षण पळय क्षेत्रान आमी वी ट्राय टू गिव सी एग्जाम्पल्स टू द स्टुडंट्स एंड द मोर इम्पॉर्टंट इज टू सी दॅट वॉट एवर प्रॉब्लम्स दे हॅव इट शूड बी क्लियर्ड ऑफ। So this is what we do at the college level.
मॅडम, शिक्षण आज शिक्षणा शिवाय मनीसच ना। शिक्षण हे अत्यंत गरजेचें, पूण शिक्षणा बरोबर भुरग्यांक पळय शिक्षणाचें वो जें जाता, जें ताण तणाव जाता, हे कित्या खातीर बॅलन्स कशें करतात तुमी?
बॅलन्स म्हणजे पळय म्हाका कितें दिसता की मोर इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणजे आज आमची पळय भुरगीं आसा, they are stressed in life or they have various problems related to health, problem related to studies, problem related to concentration, problem related to so many problems, specifically mental illness. Bhurgyank stress maybe from the parents, maybe from the teachers, maybe from the society. So in order to build this up, when we are giving education to the students, we see that we give them other things also which are going to balance their life in terms of health, in terms of mental health. Counseling is been given to them. So these are the ways how we try to cope their problems and help them out.
मॅडम खूप प्रयोगशील, त्यांच्या कॉलेजी भितर ती इतली वेगवेगळी ॲक्टिविटी करत आसता। आत्तां हालींच तुमी म्हाका दिसता स्टुडंट खातीर कुकींग कॉम्पिटिशन दवरलेली आनी तातूंत चले चड आशिल्ले, ते म्हाका खूब बरें दिसलें। हय, ती कन्सेप्ट कितें म्हणून आशिल्ली ती?
द कॉन्सेप्ट इज दॅट आजकाल ओन्ली शिक्षण करून कांय येना, शिक्षणा वांगडा दे शूड नो स्किल्स मे बी girl child, for them see mehndi art, somebody is good in that skill of what is that, stitching, skill of singing, skill of hairdressing or doing all those things. Cooking is one of them. आजकाल हे इतले यूट्यूब विडियोज आणि फेसबूक व्हॉट्सॲप हे सगळे भुरगीं आतां स्वता आपूण रांदता. आणि मेन इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणल्यार वेन वी केप दीस कुकींग कॉन्टेस्ट इतलो आनंद जालो की ही भुरगीं इन आवर कॉलेज भुरगीं आसा ती वेरियस पळय स्टेटींतल्यान पळय येता. प्रत्येक भुरग्यांनी आपआपणाच्या स्टेटीची स्पेशालिटी रांदली. That is what is very important. Kidak gone are those days when young girls specifically, they don't want food which is traditional. They want food which is fast food. But आमी थंय केन्ना the cooking contest केले न्ही. During that time we have seen they have cooked traditional food which is very very important for nowadays. Specifically this year is been given as the year of millets. So आमी पळय कितें केलें, the theme of the cooking competition only millets, so that पौष्टिक खाणां आणि not eating noodles and not eating fast food, pizza, burger, which is liked by the students, which was not involved. Theme was millets आणि सुंदर भाशेन as you were saying, you have seen that. सुंदर म्हणल्यार सुंदर आणि टेस्टी फूड अशें तांच्यान रांदलें.
बरें त्यांनी
डेकोरेशन ऑल्सो व्हेरी.
कित्याक आयच्या काळान चल्यांक शिकप चड गरजेचें. कित्याक आमी चली येतात पूण चल्याकय शिकप ही एक आनी ती कॉलेजींतल्यान सुरू जाता जाल्यार आनी चड बरें जाता.
वेगळे दिसले. आणि मॅडम तुम्ही तुमच्या कॉलेज भितर नवरात्र उत्सव साजरो करता. त्याची कन्सेप्ट अशी तुम्ही वेगळी दवरली की तुम्ही वेगळ्या वेगळ्या फिल्डांतली ना, तर तुम्ही एका फिल्डांतली 9 जण. आमकां हांगा आपयतना वेगवेगळ्या फिल्डांतलीच बायलां अशी लिस्ट काडटाना आमकां मेळना. तुम्ही एकाच फिल्डांतली 9 बायलांक आपयली. तर ते तो एक्सपिरियन्स मातसो आमचे.
लास्ट इयर कितें केलां आमी, आमची BCA पळय कोर्स आसा, बॅचलर्स इन कंप्युटर एप्लिकेशन. आणि पळोवपाक गेलें जाल्यार देर आर सो मेनी लेडीज इन दीस फील्ड नाव. सो आमचो हो कोर्स एक वेगळे भाशेन हें करया आनी समथींग टू डू फॉर द स्टुडंट्स म्हणून नवरात्रीन आमी एक न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट स्टार्ट केलो वीच वॉज कॉल्ड एज नारी उत्सव. 9 दीस आमी सगळ्या बायलांक, दोज हू आर इन टू IT सेक्टर एंड हू आर डुईंग एक्स्ट्रीमली वेल, तांकां आपयली एंड दे हॅव बीन टोल्ड टू टेल देयर सक्सेस स्टोरीज to the younger generation. So they became role models for them. आणि इतलो सुंदर तो कार्यक्रम जालो की students said that they wanted for years to come. So this year what we started is that ह्या वर्सा आमी कितें केलें, भुरग्यांक एक वेगळे तरेकेचो एक अनुभव मेळपा जाय म्हणून तांकां वी ट्राय टू गिव देम पुजा थाली. वी ट्राय टू गिव देम कोण म्हणटा ताका निवेद्य थाली. Okay, and these type of concepts where every day something or the other is happening, not only in our college. To tell you examples, different colleges, education sector is trying to involve and getting integrating everything, culture tuje. Now we know that under NEP children are not going to graduate out as BCom, as BA. Okay, they are going to graduate out with skills, with multi-level of courses, and because of that तांकां हे सगळें एक्सपोजर दिवपाक व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट.
टेक्नॉलॉजीमध्ये खूप बदल होतात आणि टीचिंग मेथड्स म्हणजे पूर्वी टीचर जे शिकवायचे मुलांना ते एक रिलेशन होतं, आत्ता ते कमी होत चाललं आहे कारण सगळे खूप टेक्नॉलॉजी अडिक्ट झालेत. तर हे चॅलेंज आत्ता सध्याच्या टीचर्सच्या समोर काय आहे आणि तुम्हाला काय वाटतं टेक्नॉलॉजीचा काय रोल आहे टीचिंगमध्ये?
चॅलेंजीस खूप जाता. I mean, when you are saying definitely yes, challenge म्हणजे ते students don't want to come to the class. It is available on the net. एक with the quick button you can see everything. If you want some lecture also it is there on this. So they don't want to come to the class. But the challenge for a teacher, challenge for a college is to see that how to attract those students in the class. And ताका लागून आमी कितें करता, lot of group discussion, continuous evaluation, तांकां more of role models, case studies, so that they get attracted towards this. Syllabi which has been given to us by Goa University or whatever syllabus that we follow, आमी तेंच घेवन पळय शिक्षण हें करना. वी गीव दॅम आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स वेन वी से वी गीव दॅम एडिशनल कोर्सीस. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर कॉमर्स भुरग्यांक ऑल दॅट सिलेबस इज देर, बट समथींग वीच इज इम्पॉर्टंट लायक दॅट ऑफ फॉर एग्जाम्पल हाव टू फायल द इनकम टॅक्स रिटर्न्स. भुरगीं ग्रॅज्युएट जाता पूण तांकां कांय इनकम टॅक्स रिटर्न्स पळय कशी फायल करपाची खबर आसना. टॅली which is not there in the syllabus. So these type of courses have been given, and NEP and the new education policy which has been come out is going to do extremely wonders, because nowadays children are not going to graduate out, as I have already said. They are not going to graduate out just by having a degree. They will be graduating out by having skills. One of the important things, just to tell you, one of the challenge for the teachers is to see that, भुरगे आपणाची क्लासान पळय कशी बसची. ओके, सो ती तरी येना जाल्यार देन दे ट्राय आउट थिंग्स लायक एक्सपिरियन्शियल लर्निंग. एक्सपिरियन्शियल लर्निंग म्हणल्यार तो जो भाग आसा तो तांकां भायर खंय एक व्हरप. ओके, भायर व्हरप आनी तांकां शिकोवप. एक्सपिरियन्शियल लर्निंग इज गोइंग टू बिकम वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग इन द प्रेझेंट एड्युकेशन, which is very, very important. And we have also started in our college, as I had said, somebody who is good in, for example, Mendi, somebody who is good in, doing makeup. So they will be given opportunity in the college to do their startup. You put Mendi, charge. Okay, so that is the way how they will do their own startup, and they know how self-employment. They are not going to rely on the government or not going to rely on the industry to provide them with employment. From the college only they will start learning their skills, and they will. So that is where the education plays an important role, specifically for girls. And just to give you small statistics, in Goa we have got the percentage of females who are literate is 84%, which is we are ranking 4th in India. First one is Kerala, but we are ranking 4th, which is something which is very, very important. Pride for others. And सांगपाचें म्हणल्यार this particular thing, the education statistics which is there in Goa, बायलांची संख्या इतली आनी प्रमाणे I will tell you, the type of courses and the type of level of education is much higher than rest. It's not just literacy, फक्त आपण वाचपा आनी हें करपा आयले तेच ना. They are much more. You must have seen over here also, we can see most of the ladies over here. I'll tell you, in my staff I have got 80% who are ladies and doing wonderfully well, managing home, managing children, managing everything, and doing what is called as multitasking.
मॅडम, तुमी आतां म्हळें की भुरग्यांक स्ट्रेस येता, केन्ना पेरंट्स केन्ना टिचर, तुमी भुरग्यांक कसो घालता की ना कॉलेजीचें नांव वयर काडपाक जाय, तुमी बोर्डाक येवपाक जाय, अशें बी सांगतात भुरग्यांक?
हय, ऑफकोर्स वी हॅव आमचे कडेन हें आसता वॉट इज कॉल्ड एज ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम्स. इन द बिगिनींग ओन्ली कॉलेज स्टार्ट जाली न्ही, कॉलेज एकदां हें जालें, प्रिंसिपल फर्स्ट गिव्स द ओरिएंटेशन. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट तांकां एक वॉट इज कॉल्ड एज एक स्ट्रेस कसो पळय उरता. दे आर कमींग फ्रॉम स्कूल, देन दे आर हॅविंग 11th and 12th, which is सामको असो a phase of life where there is a transition, and when they come to college it is something different. So when they come to college only ती सामकी अशी नाजूक कशी हें आसता, पण मागीर तांकां पाको फुट्टा. But I will say that is good. As you have asked me the question, आमी how we are trying our level best. Counselors, for example, in our college, each and every college, not only in our college, all the colleges, there is what is called as mentorship. आता आमच्या कॉलेजीन see total number of 1800 students are there. Every teacher has got 30 students whom they will be mentoring. So तांकां कितेंय प्रॉब्लम आसूं, शिक्षणाचे प्रॉब्लम आसूं तांची पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम आसूं, all these problems they are being handled by those mentors. Plus there are counselors who are going to come. So college does lot of things. And see, mentoring means tu jai tenna you are going to go and take mentorship अशी ना. There is specific period which is there. Okay, for example, for each class, for that particular class, 15 days, in those 15 days, one day will be specifically for mentoring. So a counseling type for the student, kira bridging of this gap. because nowadays the generation gap is so much. भुरगीं आपणाची पेरंट्सां कडेन फ्री आसत ना. दे डोंट वॉन्ट टू टॉक टू देयर पेरंट्स. हय, टायम मेळना कित्याक दोगी जाण पेरंट्स आर वर्किंग, सो देर इज लॉट ऑफ डिस्कनेक्ट. What is more important is that education is going to bring a lot of change, but I would say as a mother, as a parent, as a principal, as a teacher, I would say that एक message म्हाका दिवपा जाय is that there should be a good connect with the parents, because तुका 100 फ्रेंड आसूं, 100 तुका कलीग आसूं, कोणूय आसूं, the connect what you have, we say ना umbilical cord पळय connect म्हणून, तो connect तरी तुजो तरी सारको उरलो, then the child is always on a track. And say I will tell you, nowadays children, you all are also all there. When you all are in the college only, children are oriented. म्हाका कितें करपा जाय, they know the direction, and there is no need for parents to tell तूं पळय अशें कर, तूं तशें कर. I have a daughter who is in 12th standard. She knows what is to be done. She knows that this is what I want and this is where I am going to go. There is no need, even me and my husband both are principals of different colleges, there is no need for us to tell her. She knows what is her direction. Sometimes we don't know some things what she tells us. So आजकाल orientation of the children is very very high. आणि सांगू तुमकां most important thing म्हणल्यार the girls are always well oriented. Girls are always well oriented, they are focused. Very very important in the education sector. They are focused in what they are going to do.
तुमचे व्ह्यूज याच्या संदर्भात म्हणजे कल्चरल सेन्सिटिव्हिटी आणि ग्लोबल अवेअरनेस आता सध्या आपल्या समोरचं, कारण ग्लोबलायझेशन होतं आहे सगळीकडे, तर या दोन गोष्टींचं एज्युकेशन सिस्टीममध्ये काय रोल आहे असं तुम्हाला वाटतं? तुमचे व्ह्यूज काय त्याच्याबद्दल?
See, when we are world is become one, okay, so when world is become one, to keep somebody chained, okay, is not कितें म्हणटात ते, is not very much advisable. The exposure is such, I have now only said, the exposure is such that children are wanting to move out of the families. They don't want that. Even though we say like see Goa is a good place, you stay here. No, they have wings. I have already said nowadays children have wings because of education. They would like to go out, and the environment is such that the world is become such a beautiful place for children to get exposed and get educated and get employment also. One important thing is that once the child goes out for say education, the exposure and the amount of confidence that person gets is not comparable to if they do within that space. So as you have said, globalization has brought lot of changes. One of the important thing is on education. Education, when something which is not there, for example, like take for example liberal arts, which is not there in Goa, which is there in Pune, Bangalore. So students say that during our college days or during our time, what is available, there only you will go. There is arts, commerce, science, say medicine, engineering, these are the areas. But because of the opening up of the economy, exposure is there for the students where they can go, they can study wherever they want, they can come back also, they can stay back there say also. And because of that, I should say that it is a very very welcoming thing. Even when we talk about Goa, there are many universities which want to come here because there are some students who don't want to go out of. So exposure patang melpa jai, or those universities are coming here where students will be exposed to giving them lot of other different courses. Okay, so that is very important. So as you have asked me, globalization is something which is going to there are no doors or no barriers. Children can go anywhere, and government has given so many schemes. There are so many private sectors also who are opening up with so many scholarships and so many financial assistance where they can go and they can do lot of studies which is not there in our country. So very I should say very very important as a question.
And what about cultural sensitivity?
Cultural sensitivity, I think बिकॉज नावडेज इफ यू सी द सोशल मिडिया आनी पळोवपाक गेले जाल्यार न्ही आजकाल भुरग्यांक गॉन आर दोज डेज वेन वी वेसिंग आतांची भुरगीं देवा मानना आनी ऑल दॅट बट द ट्रेंड इज चेंजींग नाव this generation they are more interested in more interested in God, more interested in traditional food, more interested in experimenting cultural thing. You must have seen whether it is Shiv Jayanti or whether it is Gulal or whether it is what younger generation, they want to celebrate all these activities. When we talk about Navratri, okay, children want to celebrate that. Children want to know what is the thing. Children, even in our college, on the first day of Navratri, we told them what is Navratri, how it is important. So these type of cultural things. And Amchi college, we see in MES college, we have an what is called as integration of all the states, because there is code, there is MPT, everything is there. So 80% of our students are from the outside state.
मॅम तुम्ही सांगले की तुमच्या प्रत्येक कॉलेजीन आता तुमचीच अशी ना की कावन्सिलर दवरला भुरग्यांचे प्रॉब्लेम्स हे करपा खातीर तर कितें म्हणून प्रॉब्लेम्स असतात त्यांचे आणि कावन्सिलरा कडेन येवपाचो रेशो कसो आसा
Counseling was a concept हे आसा तो government earlier कितें करताली colleges बीन on their own they used to keep counselors, but now government has made it compulsory. College and counselor आसपाकूच जाय, and because of that what they are doing is that the counselor is there. For example, it depends upon the ratio of the students. If the student number is more, that much of, so in our college I have got 2 counselors. Now what is the process? Somebody has got some problem, kona tari kittari problem hai. Problem is what? Mainly the problem is love triangles. I like that fellow doesn't like me. Okay, another important thing is stress. If parents are having some illegalcy affairs or parents are having triangles, then again that type of stress. Okay, so that stress, whatever is there, they come to the counselors where they cannot talk to anybody else. So the step is that sometimes the child goes under panic attacks, sometimes the child goes under mental stress, sometimes the child is under so much of depression that she cannot concentrate on her work, on her studies. So all these things. So the second stage is that the counselor will find out Baba, what is the level of stress, and then we try to refer them to a counselor or to a doctor who can manage them. Specifically, what do? We try to call the parents or tell them that this is the thing, because suicidal cases are increasing very, very high. I'll tell you, I think so every college in a year at least one suicide case is there. And education, when we talk about education and educational institutes, imbibing them to be mentally well is very, very important. In our college, we have a very strong psychology department. Excuse me. Very strong psychology department where we try to give them lot of orientation, and we have also tried in taluka of Murgaon, all the higher secondaries which are there, we try to cover them also, where our psychology department has gone and told them what is mental stress, kashi kid karab, how to handle it. Okay, and these are the ways how children also try to get that from the counselors. If they don't have confidence in their parents or their friends or somebody, they have confidence in the teacher and these counselors. So we try to help them out in that way.
स्वतः जाऊन येता काय
होय स्वतः येता
काय तांकां टीचर आयडेंटिफाय करता हे स्ट्रेस्ड आसा किंवा
इट इज स्वतः जाऊन ती हें करता येता आनी
स्टडी करना
हय हय कळटा. आनी ते मेंटर पळय आसा न्ही, मेंटर आमचे एक क्लासाक 30 जाण भुरगे आसा जाल्यार एक मेंटर हें आसता. तो मेंटर शी और ही कॅन अंडरस्टँड देर इज सम प्रॉब्लम सो दे वील टेल देम गो टू द काउन्सिलर, और स्वता ती भुरगीं आपूण. आनी बट आय टेल यू giving this type of opportunity in the colleges is a wonderful thing which government has done.
मॅडम तुम्ही शिकतालो तो काळ आनी आतांचो हातूंत तुका कितें डिफरन्स दिसता तुमी कॉलेजीन
डिफरन्सीस आमचे कितें पळय आशिल्लें कॉलेजी गेले स्टडी केलें नो बंकिंग नो कॅन्टीन घरा कडल्यान चपाती भाजी कितें हाडली दोज वेर द थिंग्स बट नाव डेज देर इज लॉट ऑफ डिफरन्स चिल्ड्रन कम to the college not to study but to enjoy because that is the phase of life and I will tell you in our college we give them that type of opportunity where they can study as well as enjoy as I have told you developing skill experiential learning where when they study they also enjoy also okay and giving them all these type of opportunities many times many of my friends or even पळय ती म्हाका म्हणटाली कितें म्हणून इतली प्रोग्राम तूं कशें करता गो काय म्हणून द थिंग इज दॅट दे हॅव लेक्चर्स टील 12:30 आफ्टर दॅट ऑल द प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट बिकॉज गिविंग दीस एज आय हॅव सी ऑलरेडी टोल्ड इट गिव्स देम एक्सपोजर okay there is a women cell in our college which is called as Jyoti. Over there we give them exposure for girls we give them exposure by giving them competitions of cooking maybe art maybe any type wealth out of waste and also give them various types of educational knowledge maybe it is health maybe about the various type of the problems women problems because nowadays children I will tell you in the education institution they have lot of problem with regards to menstruation with regards to hygiene health so these are the ones where they cannot speak to their parents or they cannot speak to somebody else so we get specialized doctors or people who can talk to them on one-to-one basis who can talk to them tell them what is awareness is been created and through this awareness in an education institution it's not just as I have said it's not just education passing with graduation it is education telling them about everything.
मॅडम माझें नांव वर्षा मॅडम म्हाजो असो प्रश्न आसा की कॉलेज म्हटल्यार इव्हेंट जातात एक्टिविटीज जातात तातूंत चड चलयो भाग घेतात काय चले आनी समज जर चलयो भाग घेता जाल्यार चले कित्या खातीर कमी प्रमाणान भाग घेता अशें दिसता तुमकां
ओके एज पर द ट्रेंड सांगू तुमकां चलयो चड भाग घेता कितें जावं तें वॉट एवर कॉम्पिटिशन सिंगींग जावं पोएट्री जावं एक्सटेम्पर जावं कितें जावं चली चड भाग घेता पण तें नाचपाचें कितें जालें न्ही डीजे बीजे तेन्ना मागीर हे सगळे बॉयज जाता आय वील टेल यू द रिजन इज दॅट गर्ल्स आर लिटल आउट गोईंग ओके they try not to have stage fear or not to have see that complex but boys have that complex boys have that complex and कितें आसता main important म्हणल्यार कितें I had made a small study I asked the boys why all are not win जायना जाल्यार लज जातली म्हाका but for girls it is not like that if you don't win and I tell them competition when you have taken part that's it you are the winner don't think that you have lost and you have won. So as you have asked me, I will definitely say because as per now I am there in the teaching field for last 25 years, girls are the one who come up and take part, but boys are little bit of skeptical in not taking part. The reason is this I have told you. That sort of trend चल्यान मातशें तें काडपा जाय आपणाचे हातूंतले पळय मनांतले देर वील बी अ चेंज बट आय थिंक सो दॅट गर्ल्स आर डुईंग वंडर्स इन लायफ.
दर्शकांनो आज आम्ही खूप अशी महत्त्वाची अशी माहिती घेतली. डॉक्टर मनस्वी कामत हांणी शिक्षणाविशयी सांगलेंच पूण जावपी ताण आनी बारीक बारीक गजालीचेर म्हाका दिसता खूब आमी हांगा भासाभास केली आनी ती तुमकां नक्कीच उपयोगाक येतली. दोतोर तुमी मुद्दम हांगा आयली आनी जो वेळ आमकां दिलो जो कॉलेजीन दिता तो वेळ हांगा दिलो म्हूण सगळ्याच्या वतीन तुमकां हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. नमस्कार.
थँक्यू सो मच.